Hi everyone, and welcome to Angel Tarot Card Readings by Tim. And this is our weekly Angel Oracle Card reading for the week of Monday, November 9th through Sunday, November 15th. Now this week, I'm going to be using the Magical Messages from the Mermaids Oracle Card deck by Doreen Virtue. And also, I'm using the Wild Wisdom of the Fairies Oracle Card deck by Lucy Cavendish. Now, I have, before I actually started filming this, I just kind of went into a quiet place to ask what it was that we needed to know for this week. You know, we've got a new moon that's coming up. This is a new moon in Scorpio. And the messages that I was given is that this is about transformation. This is bringing light into the darkness. And Scorpio energy, and I know this, I am a Scorpio, so, you know, it really is about secrets and mysteries. Scorpios have a tendency to not put all the cards out on the table. We like to kind of keep things a little reserved, and we're not quite the ones that just kind of rush out when getting to know people. We take our time, you know, and that's kind of what this energy is. This is asking us to, again, with any transformation, is wait for the right time. I don't feel that we need to rush into anything here. And that this is also about taking a look at what is dark or hidden or mysterious in your life and what's going on with that and bringing that to the light. That's going to be part of the transformation that that's going to be occurring for us for this week. Now, with that being said, I then drew 3 cards from the Wild Wisdom of the Fairies deck by Lucy Cavendish. And let me share with you what those are. I'm going to set this over here off to the side. And these were the 3 that I had drew. And one was called Scared to Fly. It says the right moment. And this is sensing out the right timing. And to me, what I'm feeling with the messages and the energy is that you've got this fairy here that's kind of clinging on to this tree. It's scared. It's not quite ready or quite sure whether or not it should take that leap. And part of the reason why the fairy is scared is because she's being told by other forces, outside forces, that, well, you need to do this. Well, you should do that. No, you need to do it this way. No, you need to do it that way. And there's sometimes conflicting information, which is what causes that fairy here to cling on so tightly, because she's getting bombarded by all different messages and not quite sure what she needs to do. This is asking us to, for this week with this transformation energy, is don't listen to outside forces. Filter, yes you can, and filter what you know to be truth for you, but this is saying that don't go by the first message that you're given. Digest it a little bit, just much like what that Scorpio energy would, it's kind of like just taking your time and then making the move when you know that it is the right time. And of course, the next message here, this is snail's pace. And this says to slow down, grounding, listen for the heartbeat of the earth and subtle energies. And this goes along with the snail's pace is because this is the amount of energy that you should be moving with this card. This is saying not to rush into anything. This is saying to go at a snail's pace. This isn't something that we're going to just rush out and make those transformation choices or decisions, but it is really about making little baby steps, and that's what that card is about. Taking little tiny baby steps in the movement of the transformation that you're going to be doing for this week, and then also the rest of this month and even into December. And then finally, the last card was light into the darkness. When I saw this, I'm like, oh, well, that's perfect because that goes along with what I was feeling with this new moon. And this is ancestors, ancestral line, and generational shift. And part of the light into the darkness, and with this card, is listen to your elders, listen to the wise ones, is what this card represents. So if you're not quite sure in which direction or what decisions or how you should be making these changes, listen to someone that you value, that's a mentor to you, someone that is older and wiser, okay? So with all of that, now I want to actually get into the magical messages from the fairies here. And let's see what that brings into light with all of this transformation energy. So I'm going to ask what it is that we need to know for this week. And I'm getting energy right now because my fingers are like on pins and needles, so that's always a good sign. This is definitely manifestation for us. So I want you as you go through this week, some of you may not get answers right away for this week, but that's that snail pace energy. You may not get them even until next week or the week after, but trust and know that for the rest of November and December, this is all about making changes. And this is, again, looking at things that are not working in your life that you want eliminated or removed and finding a way to make them work. Now, this card here is for Monday and Tuesday, so I'll set that off. And then for Wednesday and Thursday, I'm drawn to this one here, so I'm going to choose this one. And then for our weekend, which is Friday the 13th and the 13th, 14th, and 15th of November, I actually like Friday the 13th, you know. I don't find that to be superstitious. I actually find that to be a lucky day. So here we are with our weekend card here. So there we go. Monday and Tuesday is going to be right on top. And the card here says, admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself, and only you know what it is that you truly desire. Again, I feel that this really goes back with that conflicting information that we might be getting from outside forces. We might be feeling pressured to make a move. I'm getting a shift right here. So whenever I get ear pressure, I know I've got a presence that's really saying, hey, push this forward because somebody needs to hear this. Usually 9 times out of 10, that's my own self too. But this is saying that you need to really listen to your own self and not from other people. And I can't stress that enough. There's something about that message that is so true, that whatever decision, whatever it is at the end of the day, when the dust is settled, the choice needs to be yours and not someone else's. So that's the message for the first part of the week. And as we get into the middle part here on Wednesday and Thursday, now this is summer. Now it says everything that you've been asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Now, depending upon where you live, you know, I'm in North America here, so we've just gone out of summer and we're now into fall and getting pretty close to getting into wintertime. But this could be things that you can do now for those of us that are in the North American area to maybe take a look at things from last summer that you wanted to bring into your life. But this is also things, again, with the baby steps that I'm hearing, these are things that may take all the way up until summer for you to manifest, okay? So again, I don't feel like this is going to be something that's going to be instantaneous. This is going to be more something along the lines that may take up to a 6-month gestation period, okay? So that's what I'm feeling with this here too. But this is blossoming and blooming, so there's definitely transformation energy with that. I like that. That's good. Now when we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the weekend, the card is winter. Now, interesting, because this says, the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So, that's so funny because, you know, here I'm talking about North America, and you know, it could be in South America, it's summertime where you are. Maybe, you know, in Australia, if you're watching, you may be leading into from spring and getting ready for summer. And here we have winter. So this is very global, a very cyclical energy that's going on with this. But again, when I'm seeing 2 months here, and I'm seeing summer and winter, and especially with this snail's pace, I really feel that this transformation that we're going to be doing for this whole month is not just something instantaneous, but we're being asked to take a look that is going to be more long-term, something that may take up to 6 months to make that transformation, but start to do it now. but also to take a look at some of the things that we could have done or that we have done maybe 6 months even ago and where you are now. And take a look at the baby steps that you took that led you to where you are now. But I'm also hearing you're not finished. There's still more to go. So when I see these cards as they are presented, I keep feeling that the journey is not ended. It's just begun for some of us. But we're in midway. There's a group of other people watching this where you are in midway. So this is all about keeping positive movement forward and to keep that transformation energy going. So with that all being said, I do hope this resonates for you. Again, thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also find me on Facebook. All my information is at the end of this video. Thank you, and as always, angel blessings.